We're starting now. The beginning of the end. Or the end of the beginning.
Enter. Your Grace, your guest has arrived. Pray, come in and take your ease.
Okay. Mysterious mysteries. Hey, it's Smo's tattoo. Or haircut. Weird.
'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
I love Americ's voice. It's so good.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
Yeah. That's super cool, Rabon.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. "'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one."
Yeah, that'd be good. This sounds good. Sounds like a good thing. No, he's all crumpled.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
Is Alfino the secret main villain? What's he up to?
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
Yuhase is also pretty suspicious. Seeing how open he was about specifically wanting money and nothing else.
You may go. Your Grace.
So weirdly, she just had the stuffed animal still, it's so funny.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
Oh. Mild surprise?
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few.
That sounds like a good thing. It sounds like a
Yet,
really good idea.
that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have
Sure.
endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
Pretty tall order. I smile and nod.
I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Really is a very sudden and dramatic shift in how the country will be organized. Like, even if it is, oh, that's bad. Did he just sense poison? I'm s- What? What? Yo, that's... Oh, what a surprise.
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead.
Is she really dead? Just outright like that?
Poison in her wine? You did this!
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance.
Oh, you're right. I'd be a fool to have done it such...
I hereby accuse you of regicide! Men, arrest this viper!
Is she really just outright dead? Just like that? Can't be right. Oh. Great.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
This doesn't seem to be going too well.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Sheesh.
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Right, of course. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be like that sudden of a thing. this complete outright mutiny. And is the Sultana really dead? Like, that doesn't seem... Like, what about the vial that I got? That seems like something relative.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
What's happening?
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See.
Oh, what a surprise.
I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
Oh yeah, what a shocker.
A surprise attack.
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
Yeah, huh?
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Yeah, that's suspicious as hell. He's like, everything's going according to plan. Yeah. Of course you are. Wait, isn't that the girl who's been, like, possessed or whatever? Or is that just, like, a really similar model?
Whatever is going on in there?
Sacred. Just runs away.
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Oh, yeah, huh? That sounds likely.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
Jeez.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
Get him, Thancred. Get him.
Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
There's a lot of plot threads being opened. It's almost like they're getting ready for a whole expansion of story all at once.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us, now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. And you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant.
Uh-oh.
I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Yeah.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
Gasp. Is she really dead? Like, I find that so hard to believe.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity.
Like, there's no way.
Bring in the prisoner!
Oh, Oh, Ebert, huh? Of course.
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Yeah, huh?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison Her Grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Wait. That vial I picked up was poison? Dang gum.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded Her Grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
Yeah, huh?
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will.
Okay.
And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Like, there's no way, right? Like, is that really what happens? Like, that seems... I don't know about that.
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
Yikes.
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief.
Yeah, this dude's an a-hole. I don't like him.
She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say her grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
That's basically admitting to murder.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
So there's no way he's dead. I'm sure he foresaw that sort of thing coming. Actually, he looks super possessed.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members.
Yo, he been possessed by who, though? Wait, what? Oh, Rito, you're about to die.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Raban!
Seven hells!
What's happening?
Admiral,
Gilbert's
we must
definitely
leave.
Holy crap.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Also, he's not bleeding much for a guy who lost his arm. But I guess this game is rated T.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Lola Rito. There's something going on for sure, because there's no way Teleji Adeleji just died. There's something shady with that.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have.
It's so ironic, because Ilberd had that whole lengthy speech about, like, daring to, you know, take coin over your, like, the lives of, like, your comrades and stuff.
You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter. Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
You die!
choreography.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Yeesh, what is... I guess they all just died. Holy crap. There's like so many things that just happened.
Ah, there you are.
Thancred's been having a great evening.
Thancred! Where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
Yeah, about that.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Sounds like they've been taken over.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
That sounds good. Sounds really easy to go into the room of the person who's just murdered. I still find it so, like, I'm kind of a little in denial of the fact that Nanamo's actually dead. I don't believe it. There's something weird going on here. And like,
The rest of you go on
Adeleji...
ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
That's probably fine.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Yikes. Big yikes.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
They'll probably be fine. Probably. Lolorito. I mean, he was always like the most like villain, like he was like the most like obviously villainous kind of character from the start. But then he seemed like it would be a red herring for Teleji Adeleji, and there's no way Teleji's actually dead. I refuse to believe that. Like, there's things happening here. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Oh.
Ah! Now look what you've done.
Got blue eyes.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
Yeah, kind of. There's a lot.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
I think the Papa Lima's more obvious. He's like, yeah, I'm getting kind of tuckered out, actually. Could use a nap. Running out of mana. There's a lot of them. Oof.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
Yeah, but they're getting paid good money. And money is
And if
now.
you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
they're like, oh, we gotta fight him, but I kinda don't wanna fight him.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papa Limo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
I'm sorry, did he just give her, like, super Ida powers?
Let them have it, Ida!
Wait, what spell was that?
I was hoping you'd say that.
I'm sorry. Is it Kamehameha then? Holy hell. Oh, they did find the secret chambers, I guess. That's a real thing.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
Mm-hmm.
This way!
What? I can't believe they found us.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
Oh, Thancred.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
Oh, I only hope.
My friends.
Leave
Yeah,
us!
I'm absolutely calling shenanigans on whatever's going on here. There's something fishy about some of the people that have died at this point, or supposedly died. The other things that are going. There's something.
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Again, like the fight choreography for these cutscenes is super good. No, the arrow to the knee. Say it ain't so.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
Giving her time to cast. Very nice of him.
'Tis done.
Yeah, Thancred, you really... You took out 2 people, then were shut down. That's not impressive.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Nymphilia.
See, I don't believe that. There's no way. There's no way. I refuse. Not Thancred. Philly, are you okay?
She speaks to me.
Eidolon.
No.
Huh?
I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
What?
Please,
I
you
also
must
disagree.
go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm.
What's even the reasoning for Minfilia to stay behind? Like, is there something else
As
going on?
long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. Tis the only way.
But where is she going and what for? What? Hmm. Something weird's going on. We escaped. Am I gonna find like the body of Adeline somewhere? Or is that just a mystery forever? Alfino? Or no, Alice?
I am glad to see
Oh, it's
you
Alfino.
safe, my friend. What of the others?
It's all dead. To shreds. No survivors.
Damn that man! Teleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
How did you get out of your situation, by the way?
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Who the hell are you? How dare you be an important character at this stage of the game? Gosh, it's that guy again.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
Bremont. Wait, so...
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
So this is totally setting up to be like the ending sequence. Like Heavensward is going to start the same way that Realm Reborn then did, because it's going to be me starting from nothing on Rembrandt's stupid merchant ship with Alfino and other random people just sitting there. Or very inconspicuous, luckily. Like, Bremont knew something, right? Like, that wasn't just a coincidence.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Uldar, and likely needed a helping hand getting away.
Okay.
Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were! Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon.
That's awfully convenient, yeah.
Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
No, yeah, this is significantly part of your fault, Alfino. I'm gonna be honest with you. Crystal Braves was a terrible plan.
And who might you be, young sir?
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
I don't think we've encountered him yet. But Pippin's a strong name.
I
him.
had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Alden? Wait, who's Alden?
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end...
You made it so much worse.
'Twas I who needed saving.
Yeah, this... I'm not gonna color it nicely, Alfino. You really screwed up somewhere along the lines here. Oh, the voice acting's gone. That was sudden. Them soldiers will keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Uldar and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. I nod my head. He nods his head. We have an understanding. Alright, let's go. Pippin says, the most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation. or any hint of concern for his own safety. Though I can well imagine how a man can feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke often of you, Grayson, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Master Alfino, you must not give in to despair. That only play into our enemy's hands. So long as you and Grayson are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Tarupen, but Alfino, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. Pfft. Oh, wait, no, it's Sid, hey. Uhibelk? Oh, hi, hi, Uhibelk. Welcome to chat. I don't know how long you've been here. I haven't been in chat for a second. But howdy, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. AC says Rabon needs a helping hand. He's missing one. Killed 80 people in 2 days. He's adopted. Yeah, it's got that same energy, doesn't it? Sid, what are you doing here? Huh, pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. Tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monitarists and the Crystal Braves. Kurthis. Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Kurthis is a good choice. Except for the snow. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monitarists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you, both here and in the other city-states. But know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warriors of Light and his allies, no matter what the Monitarists claim. Marshal Tarupen, I know not what to say. Huh. Now that father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alfino. Your airship awaits. We nod our heads. We have an understanding. Bye, Sid. I don't know why you're leaving us here to die in the cold, but thanks. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Harshfart. Mayhap he will know what to do. Just make sure we have the anti-horny bat when dealing with him. Well, it says this is the last quest.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault. And 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper.
Oh. Smo says there's something in 14 chat for you, Gray. Alright, as soon as I am back into the chat, I'll check that too.
The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished.
I mean, I guess that's...
But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such.
You making fun of me? My silly house names?
All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Fortom. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Uldar will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
Alfino, you're not having fun at the party.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind.
Oh, that's right. We helped him like clear the name for that one crazy guy. Can't remember his name.
But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Oh, are there now? I nod my head. Todrick, Alfino, Grayson, is it really you? How the hell are you still alive? Didn't the Rising Stones get taken over? Oh. I'm so happy that you are... All this says several cutscenes. I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Philomene told me to run, and so I did. I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached, but I lost my way, and then... Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Dun dun dun. Oh, it's Yugiri. I was using... Oh, hey. She doesn't have as much of a mask as she usually does. She got a... Does she use enough, like... Her skin's looking a little dry. Hmm? Ah, yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Ah, pretty, isn't she? Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urianger. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the Waking Sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urianger started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping others would come, but no one else did. My people are searching for the other Scions even as we speak. We have met with no successes yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. Ah, but you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only Crystal Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor.
"'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes, and look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves, and even the Scions themselves, as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm.
And you got so many people killed. Good job.
But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod.
Yep, that'll happen.
The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee?
I think you did. Sounds like that's what you did.
Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity.
Yeah, probably.
Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alfino.
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
This is,
Alfino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight.
Sure.
Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
Oh, Tataru.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon.
Wait, that's how you pronounce his name? Oops.
'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians.
Been messing that up. Whoopsie daisy.
The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Oh boy, resuming our journey. Resuming our journey? Credits! No way! Did we really make it? Guys, we did it! We won! We beat the game! We're done with Final Fantasy XIV! Look at all the terrors we faced, the monsters we defeated, the leviathans we slayed, Nanamo Ulnamo. Apparently she's dead, but I don't believe it. Oh, there's a cutscene. Okay, good. Dun dun dun. That's Teleji for reals,
All
isn't
has
it?
been arranged as you desired, my lord.
You got Lolorito killed somehow by accident. Convinced. There was like some kind of body double or something, whatever. They look similar enough. There's something going on there. Here's to trust. Raubon probably needs medical treatment. I guess they bandaged it. It doesn't seem like a lot of help. See, now Raubon's beginning his villain arc. There's a lot of people going down the path of darkness, I think. Oh, hey, it's that a-hole. Our favorite one, in fact. Our second favorite a-hole. What a joy. Nabrialis is no more. The ardor was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted, We are of one mind. The northern lands, then. The earth is fertile, and the seeds well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. Another foot appears. New cloak. Yeah? I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak, and make thine intent known. Urianger, the path of darkness is too dark for you. You're gonna stub your toe. Don't do it. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine. The fate of this very star. Is Urianger gonna go down like dark forbidden paths to try to bring Moonbreeda back to life? That's kind of what it feels like. Lovely choreography, gotta say. Dun dun dun, I'm here now.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond.
I did think that till you laughed ominously about it.
Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
Again, you're way too cute looking to have such an ominous voice. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. Eh? Title drop maybe? A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. Achievement unlocked. My left arm. Oh no.